Your brain is the most important organ in your body. It keeps your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and all your body systems working. That's why it's essential to keep your brain functioning in optimal condition by following a healthy diet. Some foods have negative effects on the brain, affecting memory and mood and increasing the risk of dementia. Estimates predict that dementia will affect more than 65 million people worldwide by 2030. Fortunately, you can help reduce your risk of developing the disease by eliminating certain foods from your diet. This video reveals the 8 worst foods for your brain. Watch the video until the end to learn about these foods. 1. Trans fats. Trans fats are artificially created fats through a process called hydrogenation, where liquid oils are turned into solid fats. They are commonly found in many processed and fried foods, including baked goods, snacks, and fast foods. These fats have been linked to numerous health issues, including an increased risk of heart disease. Their impact on brain health is also concerning. Research suggests that trans fats may contribute to cognitive decline and an elevated risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. One mechanism is through their role in promoting inflammation. Chronic inflammation in the body can lead to oxidative stress, damaging cells, including those in the brain. Additionally, trans fats can negatively affect cholesterol levels, raising levels of LDL, bad cholesterol, while lowering HDL, good cholesterol. This imbalance is associated with an increased risk of vascular problems that can impact blood flow to the brain. To protect brain health, it is advisable to read food labels carefully and avoid products containing partially hydrogenated oils or any mention of trans fats. Opting for natural sources of fats, such as those found in nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil, is a healthier choice. 2. Highly processed foods. Highly processed foods often contain a plethora of artificial additives, preservatives, and refined sugars. These additives are included to enhance flavor, texture, and shelf life, but they may come at the cost of brain health. The rapid absorption of refined sugars found in these foods can lead to spikes and subsequent crashes in blood sugar levels. The brain relies heavily on a steady supply of glucose for optimal functioning. Fluctuations in blood sugar can impact cognitive abilities, mood, and overall mental well-being. Moreover, the additives in processed foods may contribute to inflammation, which, when chronic, is associated with an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. To support cognitive function, it is advisable to focus on a diet rich in whole, nutrient-dense foods. This includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. By minimizing the intake of processed snacks, sugary beverages, and prepackaged meals, individuals can help maintain stable blood sugar levels and reduce the risk of cognitive impairment. 3. Added sugars. The consumption of added sugars, prevalent in many processed foods and sugary beverages, has been linked to various health issues, and its impact on brain health is no exception. When individuals consume excessive amounts of added sugars, it can lead to insulin resistance, a condition where cells no longer respond effectively to insulin. This insulin resistance is associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes and has implications for cognitive health. High sugar intake may contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which can negatively affect the brain. Chronic inflammation is implicated in the development and progression of neurodegenerative diseases, while oxidative stress can lead to cellular damage. Additionally, diets high in added sugars may impair neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. To promote brain health, it is essential to be mindful of added sugars in the diet. This involves reading food labels, choosing natural sources of sweetness, such as fruits, in moderation, and opting for whole, unprocessed foods. 4. Highly salted foods. Excessive salt intake has long been associated with cardiovascular problems, but its impact on brain health is increasingly recognized. Diets high in salt can lead to high blood pressure, a known risk factor for stroke and cognitive decline. While the exact mechanisms are not fully understood, it is believed that elevated blood pressure can damage blood vessels in the brain, impacting overall cognitive function. Common sources of high salt intake include processed foods, canned soups, and salty snacks. These foods contribute significantly to daily sodium intake. To protect brain health, individuals should aim to reduce their reliance on processed and packaged foods and instead choose fresh, whole foods. Using herbs and spices for flavoring, rather than excessive salt, can also be a beneficial dietary habit. Subscribe to the channel. Join our community if you like the content. 5. Alcohol. While moderate alcohol consumption may have some cardiovascular benefits, excessive and chronic alcohol intake can have detrimental effects on the brain. Alcohol is a neurotoxin that can lead to structural and functional changes in the brain, resulting in cognitive impairment. Long-term alcohol abuse is associated with conditions such as Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, characterized by severe memory loss and cognitive deficits. Additionally, chronic alcohol use can contribute to nutritional deficiencies that further impact brain function. It's crucial to limit alcohol intake and be aware of its potential impact on cognitive health. For those who choose to consume alcohol, moderation is key. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, defines moderate drinking as up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. 6. Red and processed meats. While lean meats can be a good source of essential nutrients, excessive consumption of red and processed meats has been associated with various health concerns, including potential effects on the brain. High intake of red meat, particularly processed meats like sausages and bacon, has been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. Conditions affecting the heart and blood vessels can, in turn, impact blood flow to the brain, potentially contributing to cognitive decline. Moreover, some studies suggest a correlation between diets high in red and processed meats and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. To support brain health, it's advisable to moderate the intake of red and processed meats and consider incorporating alternative protein sources, such as fish, poultry, legumes, and plant-based proteins. 7. High mercury fish. While fish is often recommended for its omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial for brain health, certain types of fish may contain high levels of mercury. Mercury is a neurotoxin that can have adverse effects on the nervous system, particularly in developing fetuses and young children. However, adults should also be cautious about consuming fish with high mercury content. Species such as shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and tilefish are known for their higher mercury levels. While these fish can be part of a healthy diet in moderation, it's essential to choose a variety of fish that are lower in mercury, such as salmon, trout, sardines, and anchovies. These options provide the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids without the potential risks associated with excessive mercury consumption. 8. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are commonly used as sugar substitutes in many diet and low-calorie products. While they are marketed as alternatives for those looking to reduce sugar intake, some studies suggest potential links between artificial sweeteners and negative effects on the brain. One concern is the impact of artificial sweeteners on gut bacteria. The gut microbiome plays a crucial role in overall health, including brain function. Some research suggests that artificial sweeteners may alter the composition and function of gut bacteria, potentially influencing metabolic processes and inflammation that could indirectly affect the brain. It's essential to note that the evidence on this topic is still evolving, and more research is needed to fully understand the implications. Choosing natural sweeteners in moderation, such as honey or maple syrup, may be a preferable option for those looking to reduce their sugar intake without resorting to artificial alternatives. In summary, maintaining a brain-healthy diet involves avoiding or limiting these types of foods. Instead, focus on a balanced diet rich in whole, nutrient-dense foods to support overall well-being and cognitive function. Always consult with healthcare professionals or nutritionists for personalized advice tailored to individual needs and health status. Subscribe to the channel and join our community if you like the content. Put the like of the video because this will help spread it and benefit more people.